Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you are not new, thank you for coming back for another video. As I was finishing up my last video on the, I always look up at my palettes, I'm sorry. As I was finishing up my last video on the LA Covershot palettes, I noticed quite a few similarities between that palette and the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And since the Born to Run palette was on my list of top palettes of 2018, I thought I would do a comparison for you guys. Alright, so if you're interested in seeing that, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so on my right side, which is going to be on your left side of the screen, I'm going to use the Urban Decay palette. Alright, so for my transition, I'm going into Riff. Nice medium tone brown right here. And I'm going to do the entire eye first, you know, rather than going between back and forth, because I feel like I'll probably get a little bit confused. Alright, and we're going to just do a basic look with some of the shades that I think are very similar between the two palettes. Eyes have been primed with Milani eyeshadow primer. Next, going into Punk to deepen the crease. So I want to use a different brush for this. Really pigmented. Back into Riff. That's pretty. Nice and blended. Now going in with my finger with Accelerate. This is the one that I think is the closest to the copper shade in the whatever palette. That goes on so nicely just with a finger. No glitter glue is down at all. Okay? Now I know for sure that that shade is not the exact same as the other one I'm going to be using, but it is kind of close. So just that's why I'm using that one. The other two are pretty darn spot on. Alright, then I'm going into Blaze on the inner corner. It's pretty. I'm gonna go back into Accelerate just to make sure that too much of it didn't get covered up by Blaze. With my transition shade brush, just making sure everything is blended right in the inner corner so that there aren't any harsh lines. And so I'm going to go back into Blaze on the brow bone arch. This is such an easy look. Oh my gosh. Now for the other eye. They should have put the daggum names on the palette. Like, this is crazy. Alright. They're new brushes that I'm using. I mean, clean brushes. So they're not the same brush. I'm going to go back. Alright, on the other eye I'm going in with Almond. This is the transition shade I used in my first impressions video. These are more powdery than the Urban Decay palette. These mattes, more kick up, and this is a lighter transition shade. It's not spot on match with Riff, but it is a, you know, decent, you know, match. Then for deepening the shade or deepening the crease, I'm going in with Java. This one is extremely similar to that dark brown shade that I used. I think it's called Punk. A subtle difference in the undertone, I think. I think Punk is a little bit warmer, but it's not, you know, highly noticeable, especially on the eye, as you can see. And I am going out in public with this look. So if it don't look the same, then oh well. But I have a feeling that it will look the same. This is one scratchy freaking brush, bro. So that's not blending as easily as the Urban Decay side. It's not blending as easily. I gotta get a different brush. Actually, I mean, it's okay. It's alright. I think I'm gonna move on. Okay. I'm gonna go in with Canyon Copper on my finger. And then I'm just gonna pop this right on the eye lid. you're really not seeing that much of a difference between the two. This one looks a little bit brighter than that one, but it's not a big difference at all. Then I'm going into Peach, or Venice Peach, on my inner corner. This is brighter. This one is brighter than this one. This Venice Peach, I mean, yeah, it's brighter. It's more of a brighter color. They're both beautiful though. Beautiful shades. Nice champagne, like pinky duochrome type. I picked up the wrong brush. Wasn't nothing on it anyway, but still. And then with another clean brush, I'm going in with Venice Peach under my brow bone. Okay, and the next step is eyeliner and mascaras. I'm going to do nothing on the bottom lash line but some mascara, and that is it. I will be back. Alright guys, I'm back with the final look, and here it is. Alright, so this is the Urban Decay side here. And this is the Smashbox side here. Alright, so can you guys see a difference? Let me know in the comment section. Can you see a difference between the two sides? Because I really cannot. I mean, just because I am so into the makeup and things like that, I can see subtle differences, but really it looks the same. It looks the same, especially to the naked eye or whatever. I mean, it looks the same, okay? So that just goes to show that you can get a neutral look out of both of these palettes, and there are some great similarities between the two palettes as far as the shades are concerned. So, just to get down to the technical stuff real quick, once again, if you want to see my full first impressions, definitely check out the other video. It will be linked in the bottom bar, or in the description box. But this is the Smashbox palette, the LA Covershot palette, and it's $45. You get 16 shades and a full-sized eyeliner. Okay, you are getting how much product? 12.4 grams of product with this. For all my people who like, you know, looking at the grammage, I don't even know, the weight or whatever, how much product you're getting. If you're interested in that, you get 12.4 grams of product net weight in that palette total, okay? For the eyeshadows only. I didn't include the eyeliner, alright? So for this palette, this is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, 21 shades, okay? Smashbox gives you 16, this gives you 21, all right? And the total weight on this is 16 point something grams, okay? I'll put the exact amount on the screen, but 16 point some odd grams of product in this palette, and this is, I believe, $54. So you have about a $9 difference in price. If that's wrong, of course I will correct it on the screen. But yeah, guys, there are some similarities, as you can see, between the two palettes. Now, which one do I recommend? Which one do I like more? Well, I'll have to say, stick with the Born to Run palette. I do like this palette more. You get more shades in it, and I do think the little extra amount of money is worth your coin, okay? The palette, the construction of this is just very sturdy, very big. It feels like, I mean, you can, it can go through a little bit of something, all right? I'm not saying go all crazy with it, but I have dropped this palette and wasn't concerned if any of the shadows broke. The construction of this palette, how you can bend this back, is just beautiful. You get the names of the shadows on the palette, okay? And those are just some really good pluses for me. Now, if you're somebody who's not doing YouTube videos, you're not trying to tell anybody what shades of colors you're using, and you don't need to do that in like a quick manner, then the palette names being on the, or the shade name being on the palette is probably not that big of a deal to you, but it is to me. So I still think I like this one better, okay? Now, for those of you, like I said in my other video, if you're somebody who's like, I don't know how to put the colors together, okay? You give me all those shades, but I don't know how to put them together. This one would be good for you. I think this is a good beginner palette for somebody who's like, I don't know what colors to put together, because they've got them already grouped for you, and you get an eyeliner. So that is a plus, but there aren't any shade names on this palette. This doesn't stay open. Like if when I was doing my look, trying to set this down so I could just dip into it and, you know, apply the shadows rather than having to hold the palette. I mean, it wouldn't stay open. It kept wanting to fall closed, which is a minor gripe, but, you know, whatever. I don't know. But it's got that little, like, you guys seen that. You turn it one way, it looks a different way. So it's turning from sunrise to sunset on the beach. Okay, but so it's very nicely designed. If you got the shade names on the back, and I like how it's grouped together. But overall, you're getting smaller, less product in this palette. Yeah, guys, I feel like I didn't give you a hard. I mean, for me, I like this one better. Okay, I do like this one better. I paid the extra money for this, and I'm happy I did. I'm happy with this one as well. But it's just, you know, my preference is this one. You know, my preference is this one. Okay. Also, I felt like the mattes in the Urban Decay palette blended out a little bit easier, a little bit better than with this one. Okay. But the pigmentation on the metallics when I use them this time as opposed to my first impression for this one, I mean, it went on nicely as well with just a finger, no primer or anything like that. I mean, no glitter glue or anything like that underneath. So, hey, I it's up to you guys, but for me, the Born to Run is still on top. Okay, sorry Smashbox. Those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. I will be putting some swatches in the video at the end. I gotta record those later because I gotta get out of here. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a thumbs up. I definitely appreciate that. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I definitely get back to all my people that be commenting. Okay, so thank you Fia, thank you Amanda, thank you Nicole, thank you Shoe Lady, thank you Hidden Treasures. You guys are bomb. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. And I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Thank you for watching. See ya. The Urban Decay swatch is really nice. Beautiful pigmentation on all of these. Wow. Let me try to fix this one right. We got some decent swatches on here. It's just these three right there don't swatch that good. But you sacrifice me free. Oh. Now, similar shades.